My name is Dr. Aurobindo, not a medical doctor, a Kitamoka doctor. I'm a PhD in management, so I'm a doctor, and I got introduced to this wonderful technology by one of my colleague, Dr. Farhad, and it has been a fantastic experience. I've been using it for 5 months now, since September. I would like to talk about two things that I found a remarkable difference over the last 3 months that I've been using it. First and foremost is, earlier this year, about January, February of this year, I got, a condition called prostate enlargement in the initial stages. So, for those who don't know, prostate enlargement is when the urine does not completely flush out of your body and the bladder, and certain traces of urine remain inside the bladder, probably inside the kidneys also, the remnants, residue. So in the long run, what happens is they can become dangerous and they can cause long-term effects and so on and so forth. So I got ultrasound done, and the doctor confirmed that the sac is not able to flush out the urine as it is supposed to. So on that is on the inside. So what happens on the outside is I get a lot of feeling for urination, and I do urinate, but the urine does not flow as at the force that I expect it to be, as a result of which I have to really push and push and push the urine out of my body, and it would take a long time for me to pass urine as well. Because of this retention, what used to happen is at least 5 to 6 times I would wake up in between the nights, right? So, but from the time I sleep till the time I wake up, at least 5 to 6 times. So you can imagine at least 5 to 6 times somebody wakes up, the sleep can never be complete. And I used to be irritable and in the morning, and sapped of my energy and so on and so forth. So ever since I started using it, and I stopped waking up at nights, number one. Number two, the force of my urination also is back to normalcy, and I don't get those many frequent urges. Sometimes I used to pass urine or get a feeling of passing urine, even if it's a trickle of a few drops of urine, also like at least 4 to 5 times in 1 hour. I could not sit in a restaurant and have a meal, or I could not watch a movie without waking up every 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. That was my condition over the last 8, 9 months. I teach at a university, and trust me when I say this, it's next to impossible if I have to hold it for 1 hour to teach a class, right? So that was my condition. Now everything is gone. I'm able to, pass smoothly. I don't wake up at night. Definitely not 5 to 6 times a night. Maybe once to drink water, but definitely not for urination or something like that. That has been a tremendous difference that this technology has made on me. Number one. Number two, a couple of years back, I had this lower pain in the ankle called plantar fasciitis. For those of you who don't know what it is, it's just a pain in the ankle which refuses to go. And no matter what you do, I tried soft socks, this socks, that socks, silicone gel based socks, and finally I went to the orthopedician. The doctor himself shows his Hawaii chappal and says, "I also suffer from this, so it's a normal thing. It will go by itself. Don't come back." And that was the ultimatum given by the orthopedician at Bangalore, one of the doctors I suggested. I consulted, and there was nothing that I could do. I changed my shoes. I went to canvas shoes. I went to sport shoes. I got rid of my leather shoes, though I love wearing my hush puppies, Bata. I could not wear it because the pain sometimes was unbearable. And as a teacher, I have to walk around a lot. I have to take and stand and take classes a lot, and so on and so forth. And ever since last 3 months, I started more rigorously using Mag Healy, the joint balance programs on the McMcCain frequencies. Trust me when I'm saying this, the Bata Chappal that I purchased 2 months ago, I stopped using it, and also connection with the earth. I started walking barefoot in the house. Culturally, being a Brahmin, it was next to impossible for me to imagine wearing chappal and walk all over the house. My mother used to give me dirty looks, but I couldn't help it because I had a pain in the ankle. Now it's all stopped, and my chappal is very happily parked in the balcony of the house, not inside the house, and that's one thing. And my pain is slowly reduced. I had a surgery 20 years ago, bike accident on my knee. I have torn ACL as well. So again, I use joint, harmony of McMcCain program of Mag Healy on keeping it on the joint, knee joint, and that pain also has shown reductions over a period of time. My wife started using it. My mother-in-law is using it, and we use Healy for our son when he is studying it. And last 4 months now, who will control the device of Healy in the house has become a war now. So whenever I want, I don't get the instrument. We have only one, though we are planning to go for more. But that's it is. And thank you very much,
Yeah.
Pragya ji, Rajendra ji, Faraj ji, who introduced me, and so on. Panda ji, Sitakant Panda ji, he's always on call, and whenever we call, very patiently he explains everything. We started reading this book, that book on all the PDF, on the frequencies and all, trying to understand and get better. So finally, my audio is back, and thank
Yeah.
God I'm back.